Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is that Terry?
Morning.
Hi, Latasha.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, we're gonna go back in time. All right. Hey. Oh. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, baby, but I do know that I want you. Walk around this town with your head up in the sky, but I do know that I want you. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground.
Go Dylan, go Dylan, go Dylan.
Down, 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 down. Come on, let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, hey, shake your body down to the ground. All right, shake your body down to the ground. Are you having a good time? Are you having a good time? You know what? I wanna shovel the funk. I wanna shovel the funk. I wanna shovel the funk. I feel like shovel the funk. I gotta shovel the funk. You wanna shovel the funk? Do you wanna shovel the funk? Then go ahead. Go. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Take that shot your own way. Give it to me by time. Give it to me 4 times. Hey, a 3 time. Hey, a 2 time. A 1 time. Now let me hear you sing it. Come on and let's.
Got one more.
That was a good one, LD.
That was awesome.
Got one more that I want to share, hopefully, before my time's up.
No, you can go till 8:30.
It's you into sunlight, fight with you all night. We're gonna fight the night away. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you,
So-
Latasha.
You're welcome. So I'm going to share my screen really quick to go live, and then you can go ahead and start talking, but I'm going to go live on Facebook.
Oh, very fun. All right, go live on the Faceplace. Super exciting. All right, so the first thing we're going to do today, I am going to need everybody's camera on. Well, if you want to participate, it's okay. If not, but you're going to miss out. So how do I get into, oh, Latasha, I need to get into gallery mode. Oh, there we go. I'm all good now.
Got it? Okay.
Can I see? Oh, no, because you're sharing your screen. Am I not allowed to see everybody in gallery mode now?
Yeah, give me a minute. Hold on. I'll take it off. I just want to get this set up, and then you will have.
Okay, so I'll prep everybody in about 2 minutes. Well, as soon as Latasha's live on the Faceplace, I need everyone's cameras on because we are going to do a mask challenge. And we're gonna vote for who has the most, well, either creative or the favorite, the mask of the day. And you can put your votes, you can cast your votes for the name of the person who has the best mask that's in the gallery view in the chat box here. So if you put their name in the chat box, I'm gonna tally it all up. And I don't know what the prize is yet, but I'll figure that out in about 5 minutes. So there we go. We're gonna have some fun. I wanna see some creative mask action. And I'm already gonna lose this because I left my cool mask at home today. So I'm in last place, so I'm not doing this for self-promotion by any means. I have a basic paper mask today. I see some Steelers action. All right, Raiden. Yeah. We'll talk about that during football season, but that's okay. We can't all be perfect. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's see who else has. Okay, Sam, what is that? Explain your mask to us, Sam. I can't quite.
It's a place to put your straw.
Oh, it's the straw holder. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cheryl, what is yours?
Mine has a Kona and a Kaka Falls. There's a lot of different landmarks of Hawaii.
Landmarks
It
of
doesn't
Hawaii
beat
mask.
doesn't beat the one with the straw. That's my vote.
Okay, we got a Steelers. That's anyone. Okay, Terry, you kind of have the bandana mask going on. Nice. Keone, you have a surgical mask on your picture. Keone, you get. Oh, look at Marcus! Holy cow! That is incredible.
That's incredible.
Oh my goodness. That's Marcus. Tell us about that.
It was a gift from a friend who's an art collector. It doesn't help with COVID-19 spread, unfortunately.
Put it on again.
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
You gotta
definitely,
put it on and talk for those of us on phones.
You know what,
'cause we can't
Marcus?
see
If you
it.
wear that around, people will definitely social distance themselves from you. You know, they'll definitely.
Put it on again
go-
so we can see it.
What's that?
Have him put it on again and say something because we can't see it.
That's the bomb. That is
Which one's
awesome.
Can you see it now, Sam? Check out Marcus's deal.
I just pinned him so you can see him.
Check that out. All right, I need to see some votes in the chat box. No one's voted. I'm gonna vote. You know what? Actually, this is tough because it's COVID specific and creative. I'm gonna give Sam my vote today. Sorry, Marcus, it's beautiful, but that straw hole really is innovative.
I love it.
Okay, Sam, I think you're sleeping. That's just a little bit awesome. I liked, Steelers, yeah, Raiden, you went over Keone with the Steelers, right? The Steelers mask, that's awesome. What else? All right, anyone else gonna cast a vote real quick before we move on? Sam and Heron, yeah, okay, thank you. All right, Sam, I'll bring you something. I'll see you later. Okay, so that's awesome. Thank you guys, a little bit of fun to start off our Wednesday morning Mission Possible call. I think it's Cheryl's idea. Cheryl, thank you again for that awesome idea. That was super fun. I had a little incident yesterday on a Zoom call. I just have to share this with you guys because I think this marks our 500th Zoom call. And I was in a meeting last night and I was leaning back in a chair on the Zoom camera and I totally fell off. I fell completely backwards in front of probably 120 people on the call. And I was talking. And I completely felt like legs up, and they just saw the guy. I came back about 20 minutes later, maybe 10 minutes later. They said, "We saw your arm just reach up and hit the camera off button." So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sick of Zoom. So thank you for being here this morning.
Was it recorded? Was it recorded?
It was recorded. I am waiting for the video of this. I was leaning back in a chair, with my legs up, kind of talking casually, doing this, and just legs up, total catapult backwards.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm hoping they send that to me. So speaking of masks and being on Zoom, COVID updates. We saw yesterday the governor had a new press conference, and he changed. I know the restrictions for Oahu down to I believe it's gathering groups of 5 now on Oahu, but I don't think it changed what was already in place here on Maui. Am I correct, Michelle? Do you want to shed some light on this? You're always really, occupied with these things. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah, Maui County and the outer islands are not affected at this time. We too have seen a large spike in cases in the last 30 days. So we need to remain vigilant. And I think, nobody would have expected this even 90 days ago, because we had pretty low incident for a long time. And then as we start to reopen, and we're not there yet, the worst has not come yet. When they reopen the resorts, we're going to have another spike. And that's what I'm hearing from the mayor's office. That is when it's going to impact Maui County. That what they are discussing is creating what's called resort bubbles. And the proposal right now is that they'll send hotel workers into the hotels for a week at a time. You'll arrive at the beginning of the week, you'll COVID test, you'll interact with guests all week, you'll COVID test, and then you'll go home. And they don't have a test yet that's instantaneous that they can test and say go home. So they're looking at maybe you stay 2 more days till you get your test and then you go home. The problem is in those 2 days between the time you tested and the time you leave, you can still get COVID. You're still in that environment. And then you go home into the residential communities or the grocery store and spread it. So I think the best thing that we can do, and I know the governor and the mayor are working quickly towards this, is to get our economy opened. We are going to take that hit, and all we're doing is pushing that down the line. They're hoping to do that to get to a vaccine, but they're talking about reopening before we have a vaccine. So I worry, I just feel like one life is too many, and everyone knows that. I'm very conservative. Thank you for all that you're doing. You guys have made my job so easy. I haven't had to call one agent and say, you were doing an open house and not doing the right thing. You weren't working by appointment. So thank you all. Very appreciative.
Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for that. We appreciate you and all of your updates and staying super in tune. I feel like every time I come by your office, you're on like a county meeting or a press conference or, something. So thanks for staying informed for us. But we'll keep you posted, everybody. Thank you all. We just, obviously, like you said, Michelle, we don't want anything to happen to any of you or your families or your clients. That's super important. So on a positive note, what wins? Any big wins out there? Anyone willing to share a W with the group? If you don't say something, I'm just going to start picking on people. So, Latasha.
Oh, no, I was waving at somebody. No.
You can't do that. You can't just wave when come on. That's not what. Right. Come on, this is a random way. Oh, just kidding. All right, come on, a win. I'm going to pick on someone if people don't start sharing some wins with the group. All right, Aaron.
The only thing I did was I went snorkeling last week, and the first time in about 20 years. I can't believe it, and it was so cool. I just loved it. Now I know why I moved here.
Yeah.
And I did a TikTok thing with somebody.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. Your open house TikToks over the week. Well, was it the weekend? Early this week.
We did it last week, Thursday. We put it together.
Yeah. Okay. They were hilarious. If anyone wants a good laugh, some good real estate humor, Anne and Grace put together these TikTok videos, and they're hilarious. It's just a really creative way to market both open house, brand awareness, and just give people some smiles right now during COVID. Way to have fun with your job. That's a huge win, Anne.
It was fun. It was fun. The funny thing is, they're only on for a few seconds, but it took like 2 hours to do.
Yeah, but it's well worth the investment of the time. I thought it was hilarious. Michelle, you had a win? You started waving? Michelle?
Oh, well, I have I have a win with Keone. You know, he's a great resource for our agents, and I'm just so thankful that he's with our company and all that he does to support not only me, but you and Lisa, the agents as a whole. And I see he's on today, although kind of in a still photo format with a mask, but we're grateful for everything he does. I mean, I could talk about each and every one of you. I mean, Cheryl has just pivoted. Lisa's out of town for 2 weeks. And that is a lot of responsibility, and she just does it seamlessly. I know Joyce has a deal she's working on in Huelo right now that's a little challenging. But what I love is that our agents rise to the occasion with grace and dignity and the best interests of our clients at heart. So thank you,
Michelle,
for
I'll
everything.
chime in on that. We got it. It was late last night, but all moving forward, all good to go. Thank you.
I only know because I hear the bumps along the way. And so as I hear the bumps, I know, and I hadn't even talked to Joyce. I talked to an agent on the other side, but I can tell you that our agents continue to display professionalism in this moment of stress. I mean, people are stressed out, you know, financially, emotionally, Zoom wise. I don't know what it calls when you say you're so stressed from Zoom calls.
Zoom fatigue.
But,
it's called Zoom fatigue.
Zoom fatigue. Okay.
Yeah.
I try not to be on Zoom all day because it just, your day is gone. But I love our weekly Wednesday call.
Awesome.
Dylan, you're doing a great job in leadership in Lisa's absence. I got to tell you, Don Harris, I'm looking, is on this call. He offers a great service to our company. If you haven't taken advantage of it, he offers the ninja selling technique. And Don is a member of our Agent Leadership Council, and he gives of himself freely. He's done the 66-day challenge. I mean, I could just go down the list and talk about each and every one of you. I have a good thing about every one of you.
Thanks, Michelle. We have a lot of good things about you. You're a rock star. So kudos to you. Thanks for the little pep talk today. You rock.
Yeah.
On the note about Joy, we talked about listings. The next thing I want to bring up is who has any new listing. I want to give you guys an opportunity to highlight or spotlight a listing, that a new listings you have, or something that's you're really want to share with the group about your book of business right now. Who has a hot new listing or two that they'd like to share? Anybody?
I have one.
Yeah.
I'll start off.
Yep.
I have a commercial kitchen. Can't tell you how many times I have agents calling me, my client wants a commercial kitchen. I have a commercial kitchen coming to market for lease in Kihei, North Kihei. So if you have any clients looking for that, please call me.
Put it in the chat box too. Michelle, So that's awesome. Can you can't do addresses on that? Or is that okay, Bryce, put in the chat?
I can't yet because the existing vendor is still there. It's confidential at this point, but we're going to be coming to market within days.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Any other, well, maybe I should just jump out of this and go start a restaurant. All right. Anyone, who else wants to, who else has a great listing, new listing they want to share? What are we seeing? Come on.
Hello there. I have a couple of new listings coming up, but I can't really share about them yet. So I'm really excited. I've been working on one for 8 months, and we're almost at the final stages of getting all the listing requirements met. So that's exciting. So that'll be a listing and a buyer. And then another one as well, which is a vacation rental that I've been working on for quite a while. So yay.
Awesome. Well, let us know, and please share it with the group when you're able to, because we want to help get that sold before you. Now, who has, moving forward, some buyer needs? Any buyer needs out there?
Hey, Dylan, before we do that, can I let you know that there are actually 2 agents in the productivity coaching program that both have their first listings. So,
yes, you can let me know that, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't have
who and where?
So Jonathan Brath has a new listing, which is super exciting, his first listing, and it's a condo. So definitely check that out in the new KW listings because he's in there. And then Dave Zatiello and Janice Venata are a team, and they have their first listing condo up on the west side. So super exciting.
Can you throw their Nicole, when we move on, do you mind just throwing their names and do you have the
I sure
addresses in the chat box?
I'll throw in the names. I don't have the developments there, but you can look up the names. Yep.
Cool. Sorry about that. Thank you. That's super helpful to know. And then also, Matt English, are you in the call? I saw you maybe earlier. Matt.
Yes, I'm here, Dylan. How's it going?
Good. Well, welcome to the company.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. You had to open this weekend, and is your place still on the market?
It is. It is right here in Kahalui in the island. It's my personal house.
His personal house, 24 Loihi Place. I know that one.
That is correct.
So, and you're technically in productivity coaching as well. So, Nicole, that's 3. All right, Nicole.
Girl.
Nope.
Ellen?
I'm here. Yes, that's 3. Thank you.
That's 3. Awesome.
Matt's like right on it.
Latasha, what? Yeah, go ahead.
I put Karen for Todd's listing. She has a 1-bedroom condo listing. And then I just want to add an additional tag that I partnered with her on the staging side of that. So that was
okay. I see you. Oh, let's look that up. Can I share my? Well, we'll look at that later. Everyone, check out Latasha's great staging work. I love it.
Latasha, do you have any pictures?
She put the link.
Yes, I do. I will send the pictures out, and then I talked to Chris Archer. He's also going to put that on our IG feed. But yes, they were done by a professional photographer, and they turned out very well. I did a marketing blitz around it, so I created a blog post. So I just pushed it out on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn for her, tagged her. So that should be an extra boost for her as well, coming from, an independent vendor. So.
Who did the photos on that, Latasha?
Sasha Prince Photography.
Okay, they look great. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks everyone for sharing these. I love this kind of collaboration on here of just sharing our business, how we can support each other. Who has buyer needs on that note? I'm sure there's a few.
Hi.
Joyce?
I do. I have a buyer kind of in that up to 800 range, and preferably upcountry, possibly Wailuku, but more on the upcountry side. So if you have something coming up, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a little bit of a view would be great. Just give me a holler, let me know.
So 800 upcountry preferred, maybe Wailuku?
Yes, thank you.
3 beds, you said?
3 bed, 2 bath.
2 bath. Would love a view. Wouldn't we all? No, I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't we all love a view?
Thanks, Joyce. So this is Joyce Buyer. Who else has a buyer need?
I do.
All right. What do you got?
Hi, everybody. I have a few different buyers. Actually, they're all from Canada, which is interesting. One from Toronto, cash buyer, up to 1.1 million. And they are looking for a 3-bedroom house that would be in walking distance to the beach, preferably on the west side if possible, but they're open to the south side as well. And then I have another client looking in Laniapoko for 3-bedroom, up to 2.3 million. And then another buyer from Vancouver, Whistler area, where I used to live, and they are looking for up to $1 million in Kula upcountry, preferably Kula area, not too high up.
Any bed and bath needs on that one that you know of for Kula?
Probably at least 2.
Okay.
And they're cash.
You had a lot, Michelle, and I couldn't write them all down. I'm sorry. But if you want to put them in the chat box, I was trying to keep up with it and I couldn't. But if you want to put them in the chat box too, so if anyone wants to save this chat, or I'll save it after too. If you don't mind throwing them in the chat box. I was trying to type it and I couldn't, so I apologize. But Kula, 2-bed. We have a Laniapoko up to 2 million. And what was the first one?
West side.
West side.
Or south side. 1.1 million cash, walking distance to the beach from Toronto.
So walking distance to the beach on the south or the west side. Are they looking for a condo? How many beds and baths? Do you know?
No, they want single family. Sorry.
Single family. Oh, that
prefer
okay.
west side, but would take south side up to 1.1. Prefer 3-bedroom, walking distance to the beach.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Great. Now, before, is there any other buyer needs before we move on? Any other buyer needs? And for those of you, a couple people just joined us late. Any new listings? Feel free to chime in and interrupt me if you guys have any new listings you want to share or any buyer needs. Before we end, I just want to take, I know I've like a broken record on this, but I have a personal experience with it recently, and it's just been insane. The Lead Accelerator program, I was running ads the other day and just sat in bed. I spent $25 on those neighborhood videos, and I was inspired because Lee Hay was running one for Kula, and I thought, well, I'll try one. And I did have you all seen the neighborhood videos? I can't see many of you, so this is very difficult. So if you're nodding your head, I have no idea. Or if you like thumbs up, or if you can put a the clappy sign on anything. Have you all seen the neighborhood videos? Yes, thumbs up. Thanks, Sarah. The neighborhood videos in command that you can just make in about 15 seconds. You literally plug in the name of a neighborhood and it makes a video. So I ran an ad with it, and I literally went to bed and I just sat there, and my Kelly app was just like, ding, ding, you got a new lead. You've got a new lead. You've got a new lead. Lead form submitted. Lead form submitted. And for $25. And I'm sure so many of you have spent, I don't know if you've ever bought a zip code on Zillow, or HomeStamp. I used to spend probably $3,000 a month on marketing between those two things for my team. So before, a ton of money on just those two things alone. And that's not including other Facebook ads I used to run. This was $25. And I got real people. I mean, like literally my Auntie Charlene was on there. That was kind of funny, but she didn't even know I was in real estate. And she submitted, she's like, oh, I want to talk to you, Dylan, about selling our house. And so it was just so funny to see that. So I feel like a broken record on it. But I've talked about it with agents before, and it just wasn't until I was really laying there seeing it happen to me. And I'm like, I really want to encourage you all to do this. And Latasha, am I pointing at you right now? Does this work for everybody? Because in my screen. Oh, dang it. Okay, shoot.
No,
okay,
you're right. I saw it right.
In my screen, it works. Latasha, they've been teaching this stuff in the classes. I mean, you guys have been going over this, Latasha, the Lead Accelerator program, right? And the Facebook ads, Instagram ads.
Yeah, and we're actually going to teach a class on Wednesday, and it's specifically going to be entitled Stop the Scroll. And it will focus on new designs and also videos. So
new designs and videos. So will you go into a little bit on how to post those and start?
Yeah,
those on
we're going to
social
talk
media?
about how to create them, how to post them, how to track them. We're going through A to Z for our videos.
And what time is that at, Latasha?
It's going to be from 10 to 11 on Wednesday. And we will have an announcement going out later today.
I mean, seriously, everybody, during COVID, it's a tough time right now. This is a huge way to get your name out there on a virtual billboard, really. It's like buying a billboard, a giant piece of marketing for yourself for $25 or I mean, you can spend however much you want, but minimum of $25. That's not even the minimum. You can do it for less, but I would probably say 20. That's a good amount. And you have this brand awareness, potential to get business. I mean, this is the kind of thing right now. I know some of you are uncomfortable maybe with social media, but this is where our industry is. And this is a huge advantage for you to help build your business. And if you're not doing it right now, I just feel bad. I feel like you're missing out on a huge chunk of potential income that could be just handed to you really through that. And we have people that are going to train you on exactly how to set it up. They'll walk you through it. I know Latasha will do one-on-ones for follow-up if you schedule it with her. Robert's available. I'll help you with it. I just want to see these going. I want to see more of you doing it because it's such a great perk that our company offers that no one else has. No one else has that kind of traction that they can get for so cheap on Facebook and Instagram. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. I just had such a great experience with it myself finally, and it was unbelievable. So I just want to see you all benefit from it as well because I care about you and I care about your business, and we rise together. So that's it on the Facebook lead. We're almost out of time. Anything else before we Halemai for the day? Get out of here. Anything else? Anybody has any news, anything to share?
I have a question for you, Dylan, regarding your Facebook ad. Did you target any particular area?
Yep, I did. I did a Wailuku Heights neighborhood video. And so I set it as Wailuku. And I just did, you can do a minimum of 15 miles radius on command. And I put in a ton of interests. There's like I was on a class with one of our regional tech, one of the tech trainers from KW International, and he's like, use these interests. I think I'm sure Latasha and Robert have the list, but it's like renting, rent to own, for sale by owner, Zillow, Realtor.com, real estate investing, real estate entrepreneurs. You have all these different interests you can put in, and so I targeted those keywords that people are searching, and then I just did Wailuku, and I did a 15-mile radius, and it was crazy to lay down after spending $25 on something and have business come in.
How many leads did you get?
So I'm at 10 so far.
Nice.
I mean, 3 of them I'm in active. I mean, we have ISA appointments with, and we're working with them. So, yeah. I mean, Michelle, you did what? I can pull up my command and do the math on it. It's crazy. So, I want you guys all to have that same experience is really what I'm trying to say. I want to get like text messages from all of you after your ads are running, just being like, Dylan, I have leads coming in, and I'm laying down, and it's amazing. So that's what I wanted to share. So thank you all. Latasha, do you want to roll us out with some funk? I think I could use one more song before we exit. Do you mind? We're gonna play some rollout funk. Thank you all for being on here. Have a great rest of your week, and we will connect with you all soon. Aloha.
Hi, everybody.
Shake your body down to the ground, let's dance. Let's shout a little louder. Shake your body down to the ground, let's dance. Let's shout more louder. Shake your body down to the ground, let's dance. Let's shout. Shake your body down to the ground.
All right, bye.
Bye, thank you.